Hi everyone, thanks so much for checking out this blog post, and thank you so much to Misfit for posting it. I wanted to just share with you a couple of short piano pieces, both of which helped to inspire and inform the writing of To Love a Stranger. The first one that I'd like to share with you is the first movement of Maurice Ravel's Ma Mère Loi, which is the Mother Goose Suite. What this piece is actually a collection of 5 short pieces, and for each of them, Ravel drew his inspiration from fairy tales. So each of the pieces takes a fairy tale as kind of its foundation. And what Ravel is doing is translating that fairy tale into music. And I love this because the connection between verbal storytelling and musical storytelling is so strong in this collection of pieces. So Ravel actually wrote this piece originally for 2 young girls. They were sisters, and he wrote it as a collection of 4 hands piano duet music. And there is also an orchestration of it, which is really lovely. I'm going to be playing a single piano, 2 hands version, an arrangement of the original 4 hands version, which is a little bit different, but will give you a sense of the sound of this piece. It was really kind of an accident that this became such a big part of To Love a Stranger. My 2 main characters were both pianists, and when the idea of having them play duets together as a way of sort of initially getting to know each other and connecting with each other, when that emerged, then I started thinking about duet music, and this piece was the first one that came to mind because I played it myself when I was about 11 years old with my best friend, and that was such a wonderful experience that that piece was kind of right there in my mind. So it was a treat to get to write about it. And actually the 4th movement of this piece, the fairy tale that inspired that one, is Beauty and the Beast. And that particular movement plays a really big role in the novel. But the one that I'd like to share with you now is the first movement, and the title of this one is Sleeping Beauty's Pavane. So what Ravel is imagining here is Sleeping Beauty at rest and waiting for her prince to come. So I'd like to play for you now the first movement of Maurice Ravel's Ma Mère Loi. I'd like to share one other piece with you. This is actually written for solo piano. This is a piece by Johannes Brahms. And it actually only gets a very quick mention in the novel, but it's definitely one of the pieces that helped me shape the way I thought about my main character, Sam. He is a pianist as well as a conductor, and for him, the act of playing the piano was an act of really intense personal expression. So he's a character who's struggling with a lot of things and often feels that he can't communicate openly with other people, and certainly he can't speak his truth to them in words, and that's something that he struggles with a great deal. But when he's at the piano, he feels that he can be honest with the piano as if he's talking to the instrument. And that gives him an outlet that he doesn't have in any other situation. So this piece, this is the Intermezzo, Opus 116, number 6 by Johannes Brahms. It's one of the pieces that Brahms wrote late in his life. This is an intensely introspective piece. It's very deeply felt, very personal. And so I was able to sort of imagine Sam sitting at the piano and playing this piece, and that really helped me to connect with him as a character and helped me to flesh him out in my own mind and have a sense of how he felt and what he thought. So I was imagining this as one of his favorite pieces. So I'd like now to share it with you, Brahms's Intermezzo, Opus 116, number 6.